Hey, what's up guys, Diplex here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and RobZ Realism mod. So, in just an hour or two from now, I am about to record another 2 Squad Ops videos, and I know you guys have been waiting for them. I haven't been able to keep myself awake recently to record the previous events, but today is a good day, so I'll be recording those. However, I had some spare time. I didn't want to go to bed. I didn't want to just lay down and accidentally fall asleep. That would be a catastrophe indeed. And then I'd have to wait like even longer before getting another set of Squad Ops videos up. So I definitely wanted to enjoy that. So I decided to keep myself productive and do something in relation to what I spoke about yesterday, which was indeed the tug of war idea with an even amount and a balanced amount. Well, obviously an even amount is a balanced amount, but an even amount and a balanced set of units arriving from each side of the map simultaneously and continuously until either side wins. How cool is that, right? So I have here a pretty long map. It isn't very wide, and I've decided to kind of kick this off with a one-on-one scenario. I have 3 others set up, one with defenses, so it's kind of like if you manage to win the center and push further into one of the enemy's sides or closer to your winning objective, which would be here for the side that starts down here, all the way down here, then the defenses get incrementally harder, and it'll be like quicker for the respawns to get to the front line since it's such a much shorter distance. And on this side, it'll take way longer for the reinforcements to get to the front line where the fight is happening, and that'll kind of like even things out. So skill and kills and all that will really play a big part. And I have all that set up, and I have also, that won't include only 1 soldier. That means like 15 soldiers per side moving up. So that's pretty interesting. Another thing I've done is I've modified the soldiers to have the exact same stats in terms of health and weapon skill. I've also modified the veterancy so that if 1 soldier here gets a kill, he gains veterancy, which means he levels up in that weapon. And 5 kills is the max you can get, and that means you're going to be a lot better than one without veterancy or veterancy 1 or 2 or so. And obviously the one who wins the first duel in the center will I'm going to click start, by the way, because well, we don't want to waste any time. It's going to take them a while to get there. And over on this side we have the Germans, or a German marching up. He's got a Gewehr 43 because I figured a G43 would be the most even equivalent of an M1 Garand. And we got this guy moving up here in American. So they're like perfectly timed, and in about 100 seconds or so, another one from each side will move towards the center. So they'll have a pretty like not peaceful time, but they'll have some good time for themselves to do this. So this isn't like replacing any other Men of War videos or anything. This is me just sneaking in a video on a day where I would otherwise focus on preparing myself for Squad Ops to record two really intense Squad Ops videos, and I'm like thoroughly excited for that. So excited to get that going. But here we go. They're marching up. Ding, ding, ding. G43, they also have a sidearm in case something goes terribly wrong. And I want to admit something, and I was really, really, really mad that I wasn't recording at that time. But during one of my test rounds, a German was like shot, knocked unconscious, and then as he was prone, laying down, as the American soldier was just casually walking towards his dead body, so to speak, he actually like came to life and like drop shot the American right in front of him, like point blank. It was so brutal. I doubt we will see another moment like that today, but you never know. This initial engagement is so intense. Like they're walking towards each other, and also whoever wins this is gonna have to cross this open area, whereas the person that respawns will have like a high ground situation to shoot at the enemy down below. So it's also evening it out. Evening it out. Is that a word? In that way too. So it's a pretty good scenario. So I have one with 15 soldiers per side, and I also have another scenario with 15 soldiers and MGs per side. The Americans got a 50 cal, which fires slower than the German MG42, because I figured a 30 cal and an MG42 would be on the more or less the same kind of caliber or bullet damage, but also the MG42 with way better rate of fire and slightly heavier in its kind. But yeah. And I also have one with duos, 2 and 2s moving up. So that would be something we could try after this. But here we go. Ooh. Okay. Right, so that was some pretty stressful shots from the German soldier. The American really took his time. He moved up, he got his sights in, and with one shot, he killed the German soldier. I was worried. I was like, every single shot he fired, I'm thinking, he's going to die now. He's going to die now. He's going to die. But the American, he kept calm. He walked a little closer and put one shot on target. So here's the second one here. And now this guy's got Veterancy 1. And I'll demonstrate that by showing you the little blip above his head right there. That's Veterancy 1. The German soldier here will have no such dots over his head since he has not gained a kill and has no combat experience. Since the American won this guy's the second German, right? But now he's the only German on the field. But as soon as he was deployed back there, a fellow American was deployed back here. So he's also moving up now. So the front line is definitely shifting. These guys here, this soldier and that soldier, are exactly synced and would, in case of this guy's removal or disappearance all of a sudden, they would hit the center at the exact same time as the first two soldiers did. So that's how interesting this game can start scaling. But let's focus on the next engagement here. So they're like in decent cover because they're laying down, and there's some grass here, and it's just a hard firefight at this range. Oh, those bullets are landing really close. You can tell that the veterancy from the soldier with the Garand who got a previous kill is he's landing his shots seem to land a little closer. The G43 is mainly overshooting the American soldier. It's all about luck now. It's all about getting that lucky hit at this range. And the reinforcing Americans still walking casually back there, not really aware of the firefight that's going on here. This is really interesting to see how the game progresses like this in a very simple tug of war scenario. We don't have to run this one entirely through unless we get a clear winner. But I do want to try the duo and maybe give you guys a brief, a brief look at the 15 versus 15 thing that I was working on. Now that German's gonna come into action, he's running all the way from back there now. So this is the second German, but there should be another American soldier even further back joining them soon. Oh, the American is consciously moving towards the firing German there. He feels backed up by the soldier behind him. But he's going to lay down now that he's taking twice as much fire as he was previously. So remember, this is still the only soldier with veterancy on the field now. So he's got some slight combat experience. Oh, and he probably just scored himself a second kill. Let's take a look at this guy's veterancy now. Yeah, that's 2 dots over his head. That means veterancy 2. So that means more rifle skill, better combat efficiency. And that is going to obviously weigh kind of heavy on the Germans here. So let's continue the fight. Let's see if he can gain a 3rd experience point or lose his 2 experience points to the German who's right now pulling back. He's retreating. He's going to be waiting for his next friend to join up, but he's got 2 soldiers coming for him, so he's got to think this through wisely. He might try and get some high ground on him, which he seems to be doing right now. And he's pulling back. But as soon as he gets some backup, oh, he's going really far back now. This has got me worried because he might just retreat off the field. And if he retreats off the field, oh no, he knows he's outnumbered. And it might just be enough to get him to retreat. Now he's got to hide behind a bush there. Oh, that might just be like so close. Yeah, there sure are. I wonder, yeah, they're going to go back to patrol mode. And they're going to kind of momentarily forget about the previous firefight. There should be a, let me pause it for a second. There should be a, yes, here's a 3rd American moving up. Ooh, so right about now, another German and American soldier should be spawning. So there will be a 2-1-2 here momentarily. There we go. Reinforcements have finally arrived. So he's in a pretty good spot. He's got most of his body covered. But remember, there's an American there with veterancy 2. Oh, if he could just score a good G43 hit on a American soldier, that'd be so good for the Germans. They could really turn the tide here. He's got backup moving up. No, the backup is he's stone frozen back here. He's a little shaky too. You could see his rifle shaking. Oh, but if the Americans get a little too cocky, they might run into some serious G43 fire here. This guy still has most of his body covered, but the hill is starting to work in the advantage of the Americans. That's why they moved up. Now they're going to even the playing fields. Oh, come on. You got to score a hit here, my friend. You got to score a hit for Germany, man. They're panicking. They're panicking at this range. It's like, it reminds me of playing squad. Oh, we'll see if that was who gained an experience point right now. We got an American soldier with veterancy 3 here, Eric Morgan, the first survivor and the one who's killed all 3 current German soldiers on the field, or 3 out of 4. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, well, well. Oh, and I don't need to enable HUD to see that. I can actually just tap these buttons, so that's really cool. Now I know that. Oh, this German is about to... He's just retreated off the field. Oh, this is going to be so close. As soon as the Americans breach this line right here, they've won the game. No matter how many Germans spawn or how many kills they get, as soon as an American steps over this line, they have indeed won the game. It's going to be a close one, but we're going to move over to the 2v2 now. I'm not entirely sure how long this video is going to be. It's more of an experimental one, but I am thoroughly excited for it. And 3, 2, and 1, that's an American victory. Good job. Just for the end credits, we'll see if they can move as far as just beyond the white line here. Oh, no, they are going to get engaged. No. That German soldier retreated instantly. You saw them bringing their weapons up, but since he was outnumbered and obviously not even holding his weapon to his shoulder, since he didn't even have his weapon ready, since they spawn with it on its shoulder or on their shoulders, he just retreated straight off, and that's what happened. So that's a clear victory. We're going to move over to the 2v2, and let's see if that provides a different kind of action. Stay right here, and I'll see you guys in a second. Ciao. Alright, guys, it's time to check out my second setup for this tug of war game, which is simply just adding 1 more soldier per side, per wave. So far, I do believe I have a cap on the waves, but we only got to see 4 or 5 soldiers deployed in total last time, and that seemed to be enough. I do also believe we have around 6 waves for this one too, so since there's 120 seconds in between each spawn, I figured that if we do too many, it'll be too long, and we seemed to be able to reach a conclusion and conclusive result within about 12 minutes or so, which is 6 waves, and that's great. That's under 10 minutes, essentially, if only 5 waves were spawned in total, and that is a decent time limit. Otherwise, this could go on for hours, but with the current amount of soldiers and size of map, 10 minutes should provide a team with conclusive result in a one-on-one. Yeah, boy, it's past midnight, and I woke up at 8 a.m. in the morning, but whatever. I got my energy drink, and it's kind of working out. It's like I'm feeling awake. It's just my mouth is like, it's not physically affecting my body, which is unfortunate. As I was saying, it works in a one-on-one scenario. We'll see if it can, if a 2v2 scenario will be way more long-lasting, since there will be more guns and more bodies on the field and more people to kill and all that stuff. But it'll also increase the deadliness. So it might even be a quicker round, because as soon as one of the 2 soldiers die, there will be 2-on-1 instantly. Unless it's like a instant 1v1 afterwards. This is going to be so interesting. 2 soldiers back to back, so they won't be able to fire past their friend unless he like instantly drops down, like drops to the floor. And maybe this time we'll have a larger or greater chance of seeing a drop shot. Literally a soldier being like knocked unconscious by the bullet initial impact. but then still with some tiny bit of health left, wakes up and just pops one. Oh boy, this is gonna be spicy. Oh, I'm not entirely sure which angle to approach it from. I think we did it like this last time, but here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna pause here. Germans were really quick to get their guns out and sit down. That's like, I think they were just about as quick as last time. And once again, they're down low. Americans, slightly slower on the back guy here, but once again, staying high. We saw that previously as well. So my prediction is these guys are going to lay down, freak out, fire off a few panicked shots. The Americans are going to take it slower and put like a few single shots on target and kill the Germans. But we don't know. Things are going to go totally different than they did the first time. So let's find out what happens. Actually, let's enjoy this in slow motion. Let's slow it down to 0.2, so 5 times as slow. And let's see what happens. Oh, German stands back up and gets some ground. This time, the Americans are first to fire. Germans are going to be returning. So this is interesting. 2 are staying further back to provide some covering fire, while the other 2 are kind of like eyeballing each other out to go out and deal with each other first. Oh, nice gut shot from a G43. At this range, I wouldn't expect a miss. And that's going to be the first American down. Garand to respond while standing. The first German soldier is going to drop down and kneel to avoid being shot, but his friend behind there knocked him out. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, one veterancy per player. That's fantastic. That's kind of the perfect split, obviously. Now, if they lose one guy, they won't lose both of the veterancy points. So that's such a drastically different result already. It's like maybe the Germans and G43s work different in pairs and teams. It's like, this game is so funny with all the stats and whatnot. But now they're going to be going up against 2 unsuspecting Americans. The Germans are unsuspecting as well, but they have their guns ready. They've got their arms shouldered, so to speak. Not shouldered, I suppose this is shouldering arms, but they've got them ready. Elbowed, since they're in your elbow, Oh. So 2 veterancy 1 G43s versus 0 veterancy Garands. Let's see how this works. The Americans are going to have an advantage in numbers very, very soon. Ooh, wow. There we go. They just stole the veterancy off the 2 Germans. 1 per soldier. That was great. They're still not really aware of the kills they've gotten. See? Otherwise, the Germans kind of like snapped to the walking mode instantly, but these guys are slowly moving up. Oh, there we go. It took them a while longer, which might save them some time. Their reinforcing American soldiers should arrive soon, and there will be less distance in between them. Here we got the second pair of Germans. So far, 4 Americans have been... No. Oh, it's an even amount. But these guys will hit the high ground first, and that might be very advantageous for them. If the 2 Germans can kill these 2 Americans, they'll even out the playing fields in a way. Or they'll reset it to what it was right at the start here when the 2 Germans got the first 2 kills. If the Americans manage to somewhat keep this on a even level, they will reduce the disadvantage they brought on themselves by dying early on here. Or the Germans will lose their advantage, I suppose, that they got from getting the 2 first kills. But so far it's looking good for the Germans. I believe they'll keep their advantage by resetting the playing field once again here. By retaliating the previous 2 kills. So far, this American is just backing off. I suspected that as well. But he's got 2 friends behind him, and they're going to be way closer to the German soldiers than the reinforcing Germans back here are going to be to the American ones. So, I do believe I saw just a guy get hit here. They do have bandages, so they can use them. Three Garands on 2 G43s. So the other 2 American soldiers who unfortunately fell up here, managed to just score 2 consecutive kills, like, instantly, like, almost in a volley. And now the Americans are definitely pushing. Even having 3 seems to make such a huge difference. They're really putting the Germans on the retreat here. But this is going to change any second now as we have the other 2 German shooters moving up. Halting in the tracks just to get a bearing of the situation, but they're moving up. There we go. Tides are going to turn. I do believe we might see some Americans retreating any moment now. Yeah, there we go. They're going to lose the player immediately as 2 more G43s join the fight. And they're going to retreat. They might just even the playing fields very, very soon, though. It'll be a 4-on-4 any second now. As another 2 Americans join in. But once again, we're coming to the back of the American spawn here. The Americans had a really, really, really good run in their first. I don't think they lost a single soldier, which was just fantastic for them. Oh. 1 soldier has been killed, though. So, is that a man with veterancy over here? Oh, this guy's got 2 veterancy. 3 veterancy. That is freaking fantastic. Better hope he doesn't lose it to a German soldier here. We have 1 German with 2 veterancy. So, he's got 2 kills. So this guy's been pretty long lasting now, but there's... Oh, he jammed. That's not good. Now there's 4 here in immediate action, and only 2 Germans in immediate action, and they're going to be pulling back. Okay, so the guy with veterancy was having a few jams there, so that increased gun, or decreased gun efficiency, I suppose. We'll see if it solves itself afterwards. So these 2 Germans are going to signal to the 2 German soldiers back here that there's action going on, and they're going to hide here. So I think we might just reset the playing field quite severely. I wonder why this guy's staying back. Is he wounded? No, he's not. He's just staying back. I guess if you move up too many soldiers at once, it'll be too big of a target, too big of a grouping. And the Germans are going to approach this slightly differently, and right now they're in a way better position by just dominating the center here. They're going to be able to put out some pretty accurate G43 shots. So the soldier back here is the one with veterancy, and he's in better cover than the one up here. But neither of them are getting any good shots here on target. It would take a pretty lucky shot for the Americans to get a kill in this situation. They're all exposed, and the Germans are hardly exposed at all. Maybe the soldier with 3 veterancy can score a hit, and that would be quite good here. Oh, they just dropped one of the 3 soldiers up front here, but the man with veterancy is still alive and kicking. Once again, the Germans in such a superior position. Not sure why the other 2 soldiers haven't moved up. They should utilize the situation and gain numerical superiority. Is that going to be a 4 veterancy? No, that is indeed a 4 veterancy soldier. This guy is a beast. I want to know your name, boy. Theodore Collins. Theodore Collins. The last American hero was Eric Morgan. We haven't really seen any. Oh, and he's all heroes gotta die. He's dead. So we got a new German player here. Well, none that's reached over veterancy 3 so far. I believe I've only spotted 2 max. If there's been a 3rd one, he's dead and forgotten. But if in case we do spot we do have a German star in the rising here, Ulrich Sternberg. I mean, the reason why I say it differently is because I have Berg in my name too. My 4 last letters in my surname, or last name is Berg, and I say Berg when I say it in English, but then otherwise in Swedish it's Barry, but the Germans don't say Barry, they say Berg. So Sternberg, I suppose. Ulrich. And we have two unveterans, two inexperienced soldiers retreating here, and soon there will be 5 Germans on the field, 1 with 3 veterancy and 2 with 1, and that's very good. That is so formidable. Oh, and that man was just hit in his gut or something. He dropped down, but he's back up and going. Ooh. So it's about... Ooh, nice shot there. Dropped one of the German soldiers. with the 1 veterancy, so that's going to gain him a veterancy point, as you can tell. Oh, and they just dropped the hero. Ulrich is down. And we have another star in the rising here, but I'm not going to look at his name until he gets at least 3 kills. 2 is mediocre. 2 more Americans are joining the field. Oh, 1 it seems. Only 1? Was the other one killed? Or did he just pull out? Where's the other soldier? Is that shouldn't be his corpse. I feel like he could have just retreated early on, but that doesn't make any sense. Or was that indeed his corpse dead over here? No, I believe that was a kill from previously. What are we looking at anymore? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, look, because these guys are over here now, and they just moved over. So, yeah. No jokes. One of the soldiers must have just pulled out. I have no idea, but that's frustrating. In case that's the case. Not sure how long this guy's been dead for, but I do think so. I do think so. Well, we'll see if these 2 men can make a stand here. 1 with 2 veterancy, and that's a formidable start. But so far, the German numbers are still outnumbering the Americans defending right now. How many more waves will they have? And with whatever they have left, will be obviously what they can use. And the Germans won't have any more numbers, won't have any more waves than the Americans will. They will all have the same potential and the same amount of waves. But obviously, if this is the last American wave and the last German wave was just spawned, the Germans are still going to have more soldiers on the field since they've killed more. But no new hero has been spotted yet. This time they both ran right into the fight, so no deserter this time around. I'm not entirely sure what happened to the other soldier, but I would be surprised if that was him, and I would be equally surprised if the other guy just pulled off the field or retreated or something. Is he back here? No. He's nowhere to be spotted. Crazy. What a mystery. Maybe I missed him somewhere. How are we looking on veterans here? 1 with 2 on that side. Oh, it's a new German hero. What's your name? Robert Schweitzer. Robert Schweitzer. Schweitzer. On this side, we have an upcoming star, but so far, he's not quite there. Will Robert survive till the end? Will we get another 4-star veteran like Theodore Collins? I do believe, did Ulrich have 3 or 4? Oh, we got another 3-star here. Danny Jones. Oh, Danny Jones, what a poster boy. It's usually the more veterans that you have, the more likely you are to get a kill. So it really does promote that kind of behavior, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, they got him. So out of the 2 veterancy soldiers here on both sides, they're both on the right here. Who will be the first to score a kill? Oh, it is so intense. Oh, I feel like any bullet any moment now can hit either of the soldiers. But at least he's got some backup to his left. A body bag. Not a body bag, but a meat shield. It's not directly shielding him, but he's another target for the Germans to aim at instead of all shooting at Danny over here. Oh, he got him. We got a 4-star. Danny Jones is a 4-star, and right now he's the only American standing up here beyond this hill. We got 2 fresh recruits heading down now to support him. This could be the very last wave. This could be the 12-minute mark of this second round. And I think that's all I'll have to show for it. Or all I have time to show for today's video. Nope. Ulrich. Oh, they got... Oh, but okay. So these 2 marching over here would represent the 2 American soldiers that were spawned here. So the Germans have still managed to keep a numerical superior, like, advantage on the field because they've killed... they've just simply just killed more so far into it. They've had more survivors for a longer time than the Americans have, and that's why they've made it so far up here. So this is going to be an interesting engagement. We do have the superhero here We're not the superhero, but look at that golden 4-star veterancy. Can he score a 5-star veterancy and be utterly unstoppable? Danny Jones. He sounds like something out of the Pacific, man. Or Band of Brothers. Oh, he got a hit on one of the German soldiers. But a hit is not enough. I don't think we'll see any more stars in this. Oh, there we go. Oh. What? Who got that? Who got that veterancy? Was that you guy? Because he had it before. They got one from... Maybe that's a 5-star. It just shows 4. That's veterancy 5. It's a 4-star lit up in gold. So he's got 7 kills in total. 7 kills. That, my friends, is pretty good. That means he's killed more than half of the total amount of German soldiers that would have been spawned in this game. So there's 2 times 6 waves. And there's 12. This must be the 10th. This must be the 11th and 12th German soldier on the field. Or maybe there's more. Honestly, maybe I've made it so that there's like 10 waves. Probably have. So he's not killed. But so far, out of the ones deployed so far, he's probably killed half of... Nah, I don't know. Do we have 14 German casualties on the field? 1, 2, 3, 4... No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, he has killed half of the current number of deployed German soldiers. I do also want to take a look at the amount of waves we'll have for this one. 10 in total. So there will be a 20 men, and there's 14 dead, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the next wave deployed after these 2 soldiers here and after these 2 Americans back here, that will be the final number on the field. So far, the Germans are still in a numerical superiority, I believe. No, wait, 4 in total. No, the Americans just gained the upper hand by 1 soldier. They have 3 alive over here and 2 reinforcing, and the Germans just have 2 in combat and 2 reinforcing. So it is completely even so far. Except, well, the Americans have killed 1 more in total. I feel like the Germans have had a bigger spread of veterancy. They've definitely had a bigger spread of veterancy, but we'll see if the hero here, Danny Jones, can last till the end. Right now, they're starting to regain the center. With just 1 more kill in total. But as soon as that transmits into something else, it's going to be nasty. But once again, the Americans are going to put themselves in a slight disadvantage, not securing the hill itself. Oh, come on. They're not going to utilize that advantage? They're going to pull back. The Americans are going to take the hill instead. It looked really bad for the Americans at the start. I thought this was going to be a German victory, but a hero like Danny Jones can turn it around. That's so cool to see, man. That is so cool to see. Oh. Ooh. There's going to be another meeting. Ooh. I think Danny Jones just took one to the gut. He literally just took one to the gut. But it's like he's inspiring these 2 recruits to run up and do the deed. Is he going to heal? If I were him, I'd heal, man. He's lucky to be alive. Was he responsible for another kill? No, he didn't. So he's kind of like the 2 pretty fresh soldiers here. It's been with him for a while, though, to push up and gain the high ground and return some fire, while Danny's kind of reformed with the other 2 recruits. He's still staying back, and that bullet wound probably shook him up a little bit. Now there's 5 Americans on the hill here, 2 Germans down below, and the final 2 German soldiers arriving as reinforcements back here. The final 2. So it's going to be up to this guy over here with no experience and the last 2 soldiers to turn this around against 5 Americans on the hill and the last 2 reinforcing back here. So we've got 7 versus 3, which means the Americans have killed 4 more Germans in total right now. But otherwise, it's been a pretty even game. Listen, all you got to do is pick 3 easy kills. Then it'll be 4 and 3. And knock... Oh, there we go. That's a start. Oh, G43 swarm. Oh, that's going to increase the difficulty a little bit with just 2 more German soldiers remaining. With Only one veterancy, but oh, holy shit. Danny Jones is still alive. One last German soldier remaining. Let's focus on this man's final hours, or minutes, or seconds, possibly. He's pulling back. He knows no more reinforcements are coming for him. He's got to kill 1, 2. He's got to kill 4 American soldiers and win. Can he get away with that? Yeah, he can win. He can. He definitely can. He just needs to. He might actually retreat off the map. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He might stop here like the previous guy did, but he's got no reinforcements coming for him. Oh no, he's going to go back to patrol mode. I think that might just push him back, but he's got no veterancy. Man, we got Danny Jones up here. How many kills does Danny Jones have right now? 9. 9 kills. Yeah, he's killed 1 more kill, and he's killed half of the German soldiers deployed on the field today. Most of them back here, where the Germans got pretty close to winning. Look, 5 German casualties here, but Danny Jones and just a few others held them back. That's insane. But there's no other soldiers on the field. Oh, this guy's got veterancy. What's your name, soldier? John Hernandez. Hernandez. Well, he's alive. What if just Danny takes a fat one to the face now? Just a thick old G43 round. No, I think he's gonna run up and pop that German like a pro. I don't think the German's gonna luck it out. Experience is definitely gonna win here. Just watch. There we go. You did him in. You done diddly did him. Sweet, that's an American victory. There will not be any more respawns. Hope you guys enjoyed this tug of war video. I thought it was really intense. You guys got any good ideas for more tug of war things we can do? Then let me know, and I'll be sure to look and reply and do all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick experimental tug of war video. I certainly did enjoy recording it, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.